La la la.
Alright guys, today we're okay, I gotta stop doing this for YouTube. Today we're gonna be trying to win the World Cup with every team. Here we go.
Elmo killed himself. He shot himself in the head.
What? Okay, Elmo, god damn. Send this. Okay. What? Alright, first team guys is Qatar. God damn it. Gotta win the World Cup with Qatar. Yeah, that's fucking great. Alright, first game, Ecuador. By the way, guys, we only play attack. Daddy.
Hello, good evening to you. And part of the story here is the Al Bayt Stadium by night. 60,000 capacity here. I'm Derek Ray.
Oh my god. Almost not juking enough. You're not juking enough.
By the way, guys, if you're
And play halted, free kick given.
I can't say that.
And he couldn't quite get himself back on side.
Blah 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 blah.
Real chance. And a goal to give them the lead.
Oh my god, so good.
Have their reward.
Blah blah blah.
Delivering it into the box. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Great opportunity. Two to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. And there goes the final whistle. It goes into the history books as a win for them. So morale is high. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Well, you know, when our colleagues in the newspapers come out with their grades for this match, he's going to get very high marks.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.
I don't say anything. I was Elmo. Ooh. Elmo is missing.
It is actually insane.
Hello, great to have you with us. Welcome to the distinctive Al Bayt Stadium with its tent-like structure. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson.
Fuck.
And a look at the starting lineup for Senegal. Cheikhou Kouyaté starts alongside Idrissa Gueye in central midfield. And the idea is to have just the one.
Grandparents big of us.
You mean my grandma?
Yeah.
Don't I don't think she
Has she hit my voice before?
Yeah, multiple times. I mean, you texted me. Oh god.
Oh yeah, I have. We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we do.
He's in here. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. And the final whistle.
Oh my.
And they're going to have to come to terms with this. A defeat not at all what they were planning for, Stuart.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
Well, Sadio Mane will probably be smiling from ear to ear on the back of this. Your verdict as regards Mane?
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Hello and welcome. The floodlights are shining down here at the 80,000 capacity Lusail Stadium, just to the north of Doha. I'm
the Netherlands.
Chances on. And a goal! It could be such an important one. A goal to get the fans dreaming about the knockout stages. Well, it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you... To make it 2-2. Can they put it away? And a timely... And then... Hello, a very good evening to you. This is the scene here at the Lusail Stadium, just to the north of the Doha city centre. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary... A chance maybe from the wide position, but really sticking to their task defensively. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Will he finish? A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Over it comes. Can't miss, surely. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. And there we have it, the final whistle. And what we can say officially now is they won't be taking... Hello and welcome. The floodlights are... Lusail Stadium, just to the north of Doha.
Today's opponent.
Here's the starting 11 for the Netherlands. Jasper Cillessen is the goalkeeper. Virgil van Dijk plays with Matthijs de Ligt in central defence.
Derek, big moment this.
Offside, a tight one. And now to level the game. Oh dear, what was that? Well, not long to go, they're still trailing, and their hopes of moving on look rather bleak.
Well, it doesn't look good, does it?
And there goes the final whistle. Oh dear, oh dear. And the contest begins. Akram Afif. Well, visionary passing. Just couldn't capitalise there. Dumfries. On attacking possibilities. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Al-Haidos. A chance to whip it in. And a body in the way. Textbook defending inside the box. Ryan Gravenberch. And he takes it on. Not the easiest of situations for the keeper. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Steven Bergwijn. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Promising looking ball. Well, they fancy a short one. Steven Berghuis. They've lost it. Well, just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. Promising attack this. He's got to score! Oh, a smart stop. And a short corner here. And cutting in from the flank. Can he find the net? And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Oh, it might be. High echelon goalkeeping there. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. De Jong. Gravenberch. Can he take advantage? A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, he's walking a fine line. No caution, though.
Well, the referee's made it quite clear, hasn't he? Next foul and he will get a booking.
Not a good pass. And he might be through here. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Going short. Giving them a different option by moving in field. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. This could square the game. Can they cover up? And a goal! Well, it looks easy when you can put them away like that.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. A very good tackle. Very quick thinking there. Breaking at pace. Can they keep it going? And a goal! What a massive moment! It might be their passport to progression. So there we have it, 2-1. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Can he take the chance? And a goal it is! How significant could that prove to be? So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Chances on. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through? What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Nicely timed tackle. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Well, do they have it in them to level this? Fine cross into the middle. Can he compose himself? And a goal it is! How significant could that prove to be?
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. But look at the defenders. They lose their concentration, become sloppy with their marking, and as a result, they find the ball in the back of their net. Just not good enough.
Well, nearing the end, and to update you on the overall state of play, a draw wouldn't be enough to get them into the knockout stages.
Yeah, it's been a really tough group, that's for sure. They just haven't been consistent enough, and that's why they're in this position.
And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Needs to tread carefully. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Well, very effective play in possession. And there goes the final whistle. A big 3 points for them here. And their place in the round of 16 is guaranteed.
And I have to say...
And he might be through here. And now they get the ball rolling. Bale. Just the challenge that was required. Morel. Ramsey has it. Great pressure to win the ball back. And he takes it on. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Getting in there to intercept. Moore. Nico Williams. Oh, he's through here. Still passing it around with authority. And players waiting in the centre. Now just the tackle that was needed. Good movement. Careless in possession. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Really getting stuck in. This is looking threatening. Could take the lead. And there it is! The opening goal! 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Fluency of movement. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. Well, they fancy a short one. Joe Morel. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And showing fine vision. Credit to them for winning back possession. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Using his physical strength to shield it. The outcome is a goal kick here. Gareth Bale. Now a decent position. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Big chance, and nicely parried away. Joe Morel. And back with Bale. And they need to get tighter here. Just the clearance that was needed. Roberts. And fired against the crossbar. Bale, it has to be. Well, fairly routine for any goalkeeper. One goal down, but... Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Ten minutes to go. Joe Morel. Perfect challenge. Bale. Tension building, still level. But they dealt with the threat posed. And offside it is. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Couldn't keep it. And just 5 minutes remaining. Promising attack this. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. In with a chance. Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. They favoured a short one here. And space for him to cut in. Superb block. Can't get the shot through. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. But he's gone short with it. Happy to take on the shot. Well-timed tackle. And in with a real chance. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
And there goes the final whistle. We can say it officially now. They're through to the quarter-finals. Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting... Chances on. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. Might be a chance here. Is it going to be? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Plenty of support here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. chance to do damage. Oh, it might be. And the final whistle. Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and so... A real opening now. Off the post and back in play. Oh, yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see. And he ought to be very proud of that one. To take the lead, and there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Real chance. Oh, it looked as though he might... And the final whistle is sounded. Progression is assured. Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me here on the commentary position... Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, not to be. An opportunity. Oh, he's through here. And he's in. It's got to be. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. He's driven in the corner. And the final whistle is sounded. Progression is assured. They'll be taking part in the semi-finals. Hello, great to have you with us. We're really getting down to the tension-packed part of this World Cup. We're at the quarter-final stage. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting... And he might be through here. Will he? And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement. In with a chance. It has to be, surely. And going short with it. Takes the shot. And that's a straightforward stop. Plenty of support here. Must be. A chance. Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kicks. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And there it is, perfectly executed. And just like that, he's come up with the save. And you've got to say, that was a wild penalty attempt. Well, dead centre with that penalty. Can he get the better of the keeper? And confidently converted. And that, alas, went horribly wrong. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. The pressure was on from the spot. He's missed the chance, and their dreams are over.
Well, it's such a harsh way to go out, but he just didn't look comfortable, did he? And it ended up being a really poor penalty.
And so the match is underway. Gvardiol might be able to produce from this position. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Abdelkarim Hassan. He's in with a chance. Can they put it away? A corner will ensue. And he clears the danger. Needs to clear it. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Oh, moving it nicely. And he couldn't bag the first goal of the contest.
Well, I can't believe he's missed the target there. That's a poor finish.
Al-Haidos. Still on level terms. Well, the post getting in the way there. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Pedro Miguel. Al-Haidos. A deft clearance. To take the lead. He got in the way of that cross. Well, they've won possession back. What can they do from here? And players waiting in the centre. It's always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Understandably, the referee feels compelled to stop play here, given the injury situation. Well, a drop ball after the injury. Situation, so a drop ball here following the stoppage. And so, well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. This looks threatening. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Hassan Al-Haidos. Applying vigorous pressure. Mateo Kovacic. This might be ideal for the counter. Perisic. Really good high press. Marvellous anticipation. And a throw-in it's going to be. And a substitution in the offing. Modric. And they know they need to stop him. Able to get a body in the way. Ahmed Ala Eldin. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Will they profit from this situation? And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scenes!
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, possibilities in the centre. Thumped clear. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Can he finish them off? Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. And they will make the change now. And the main thing is to thump it away. Really good challenge. Could be. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Well, there's still scope for late drama here. 5 minutes left and just one goal between the sides. Couldn't keep it. A real opening now. Still a chance. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. A bit sloppy in possession. Great pressure to win the ball back. And the referee blows for a foul. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Oh, what an opportunity. A goal! And surely that will do it. Electric scenes here. It's full speed ahead to the final. And there goes the whistle. And the match is underway. Great opportunity. Able to get his body in the way. Lukaku. Shot attempted. And good work to deny the chance. And taken short. Van Aken. Well, a nearly moment. Just over the top. Oh, in with a chance. And there it is. Living history. The opening goal of the 2022 World Cup final. Incredible celebrations. 1-0 then. Well, he could give it away. Jason Denayer. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Well, we saw what was going through the mind of the referee, but in the end, she says free kick. Good-looking move, this. De Bruyne. Just the challenge that was required. Difficult to stop him. In with a chance. And danger still. Good physical play. Lukaku. Will it be Lukaku? And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Retaining possession proving difficult. Might be a chance here. And there it is! Still life left in this game. And they have the momentum now. Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Might really be able to trouble them here. Can he get them level? Oh, the equaliser! Just what they needed, and their dream remains very much alive. Not many sides would have the mental strength to bounce back from adversity like this team. Hazard, now with Meunier. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Lukaku! Oh, good work by the keeper. Favouring the short one. And crossed in there. Oh, and it goes! To propel them into the lead. Just what they wanted. Well, the game has been restarted. 3-2 here. A real opening now. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better.
Well, that was a great save. But the way they're playing at the moment, the equaliser can't be far away now.
Well, pushing again for a goal, looking full of purpose. Just couldn't capitalise there. He's got to score! They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Underway once more, level at 3-3. And in with a real chance. Majestic piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he loves the big moments, doesn't he? And he's proved it again there. Great goalkeeping.
And short it is. Can he convert? Routine stop for Courtois. Kevin De Bruyne. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. And he's broken free. And nicely parried away. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes. And there it is! Living history! The opening goal of the 2022 World... Lukaku. Will it be Lukaku? And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy. Might be a chance here. And there it is! Still life left. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Hazard. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Van Aken. Oh, Hans Van Aken. Fine goalkeeping to push that away.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Well, he has the measure of his man. Tielemans. Well, they'd be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Might be a chance here. It's got to be. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? No one able to do any damage with it. Well, pressing really high. An alert intervention. And the ball with De Bruyne, and he's making progress. Firing it in. Didn't fool the keeper. Over it comes. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Taken short. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And he's in. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
And deciding to go short with this one. Able to get a body in the way. Another corner. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. And he takes on the shot. And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Well, in the end, not very much came of that advantage. And so she's decided to give them a free kick instead. Bit of pressing. And Belgium with the ball again. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied. And they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
And now here's Eden Hazard. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Short corner taken. his body on the line. Growing pressure here, and another corner. How about the short corner? And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Good technique displayed. Could be! And just over the bar, really good effort. Just 15 minutes remaining. And possession given away. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, managing to beat him. Real chance. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Carrasco. Well, they get the ball once more. Can they nudge in front late on here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Well, it was down to whether or not he could beat the keeper, and that question has been answered.
Well, I'm all for players striking through the back of the ball with power, but he has to hit the target from there.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Committed challenge. Lost possession. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. And just 5 minutes remaining late in this game. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Kevin De Bruyne. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Might be a chance here. It's come off the keeper. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save that really stood out. That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
And take it away. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. Must take the lead here. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. And they need to get tighter. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop. Going short. Shot attempted. Oh, did so well to deny him. Behind for another corner. Can they cash in? Giving it a try. And a decent save. Full credit. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. And played short. Takes the shot. That's a routine take. Alderweireld under the cosh. Oh, surely! And thwarted by Vertonghen. Can they get themselves in front here? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Hazard. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Belgium pushing forward with options available. He takes aim. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. And he keeps going. He's in behind. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Oh, in with a chance. And it's there for him. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So at the halfway stage in extra time, and 15 more minutes left. Lukaku. Well, who is going to come out on top? Let's see if we find out in the second period of extra time. Tielemans. Determined block. And a chance for Eden Hazard. Now there to intercept. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. And take it away. Chances on. Surely. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Giving the ball away. Might be a chance here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Well, what an extraordinary scoreline. Does this game have more goals in it? In with a chance. Belgium unable to retain possession. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. And an effective clearance. And the referee blows for full time. They've only gone and won the World Cup.
And what a performance, not just today, but throughout the tournament. They've been absolutely brilliant. Hats off to them.
The world champions. It's music to their ears and music to the ears of their fans.
And this is what you dream about as a young player, and these players are now World Cup winners. It's absolutely magnificent for them.
Lukaku.